Are you one of the lifters who are struggling with bar body contact? Can't quite figure out when to make contact. Maybe it's happening too low, maybe you're being too aggressive and you're just not having a smooth transition into the bottom of a snatch. Okay, today we're going to talk about what contact is, where it should be, some common mistakes, and some drills to do it properly. Okay, so why does it matter? Bar body contact. It's not just something that happens to make the bar rattle. I got the most noisy bar in the gym so that you can kind of understand that there is physical contact with the bar in my body in order to transfer power correctly. Now, in Olympic weightlifting, our goal is to put, for the snatch, our goal is to put the bar overhead in one fluid movement. There's a lot of ways to do that. Technically, if I wanted to do that, I could do that with no contact at all. That's usually not the way that I see beginners do it. Usually I'll see them go like this, which is not efficient. We're talking about efficiency. So it's all about the transfer of power. We want to find the bar in our power position, make contact so that we can effectively make the bar elevate straight up. Okay, so that's why bar body contact is important. It'll help transfer the power up into the air because a barbell that elevates higher is easier to catch. All right, now that we understand that, let's look at some of the common mistakes. It's gonna be a little bit difficult for me because I spend a lot of time trying to do it correctly, but from here, I see people contact too early, low thigh or mid upper thighs. That's not gonna be an effective area to generate power because it's not a clean. We're not trying to make the bar jump from this position. If we can get it deep into the hips, our hips generate a lot of power. If we can get it right into the hips, we'll be able to, even from this position, I can snatch effectively just from right here. Okay, I guess I could do it from down here, but one, in order for me to even get to my upper thighs, my grip has to be closer, more like a clean. And that means that I have a longer pull overhead. It's higher above my head, so I have to pull a little bit longer, which means that I would have to produce more power to get it higher, right? We're trying to lift efficiently. So what I want you to do is make sure when you set up, that barbell is in your hip crease, okay? You should be able to put it, you should be able to hinge over the bar and the bar just stays right there in your hip crease. Find a good grip. Here's my grip right here. You're gonna stand up with it. This is where I want you to snatch. We're trying to find the power position. That's this position right here. We're nice and tall. We're not too hunched over the bar. Legs are unlocked and we're trying to finish with our quads, okay? So that's one of the common mistakes I see, low contact. Another one of the common mistakes that I see is trying to finish through the bar too aggressively. Yes, we know that once we get the bar to our hips, we can get that bar to rattle. And you might find at the lighter weights that you could really just send it. But if you go too aggressively, what you'll be creating is a bar loop, okay? That's not necessarily the most efficient ways to lift. You might say, oh, I see Olympians really slamming the bar, leaning back, and then looping through. Okay, if we're talking about efficient lifting, bar path, that's gonna be another video that I'm gonna make. But creating a horizontal force instead of just up and down vertical is not as efficient. I can get under the bar faster if I just stay vertical and the bar goes vertical, and I'll finish faster. This is a longer finish where I have to go make contact, bar goes out, body usually goes out, and then I have to finish this way. And on top of that, if I loop the bar, then I have a balancing act that I have to figure out up top. Where if we just go straight up and down, not too hard to balance the bar. Okay, so those are the two common mistakes I see. Low contact, to no contact, or just being too aggressive. Once people figure out that, oh, this is where contact happens, I'm just gonna kill the bar. That's not the goal. Our goal is to lift efficiently. Okay, so how can we make that happen? Like I said before, put that bar on your hip, get to that power position right about here, get a whole bunch of reps just right here. Okay, even in the USAW level 1, they teach the lift from top to bottom. That means that we start from the hips, we figure it out from the knee, then we slowly transition to the floor. Okay, our goal is to get to this position, because look, with an empty barbell, I'm able to finish the lift like that. Okay, I can go from here to here pretty easily, which means that I don't need much momentum. So I should be able to smoothly find that same position. Then I'm allowed to go. Okay, this is our goal. So the drill that I want you guys to do, snatch from power position, power snatch more than likely, because I'm taking this video and I'm putting it out to the world, and I'm guessing that a beginner's gonna watch this. So just so that we can have an easy catch, go from the power position, power snatch, meaning that we're gonna catch the bar high. Once we figure that position out, we're gonna go to just above the knee, find the power position, and you can hear the bar rattle. But my goal is not necessarily to make it rattle, but just to find the proper position to finish, to get that nice extension. Once we figure out from above the knee, we're gonna slowly find that power position below the knee, okay? Once you make that happen, you're ready to start figuring it out from the floor and adding weight. But I highly suggest that you take a lot of attempts from the power position, because that's how we finish the lift. And if you know how to finish the lift, no matter where you go from the start, you'll be able to find your finish. Okay, that's my recommendation. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, please subscribe. And if you want to come see the gym, Las Vegas Barbell, come see me.